It's my pleasure and privilege now to invite to the Bema Adam Pollock, the president of our congregation's Board of Trustees, to share a few words of blessing and acknowledgement as well.
Shabbat Shalom, and welcome everyone. I think you heard we're groundbreaking on Sunday. We may need to start this project to increase the size of this room sooner than later. Carol, please celebrate. We're all celebrating your youth here. We know you've got a lot more, and very special knowing you all these years. And to Sydney and Reagan, in your families, Mazel Tov on your Bonot Mitzvah. So far, you've knocked it out of the park, and I know you will the rest of the weekend. Thank you for sharing with us. So this week's Torah portion is Emor. Talks about the sacred rhythms and rites from Yom Kippur to the 3 pilgrimage festivals of Sukkot, Passover, and Shavuot. We see how ancient our holy days are, and there are many laws regulating priestly behavior during these holidays, as well as how important it is that we celebrate these holidays at their appointed time. Beneath these marked moments, we also see a communal undercurrent. In obligating sacrifice for each of these observances, the Israelites are commanded to leave their homes and places of comfort to join together in Jerusalem. The collective movement, gathering beyond their safe spaces and trekking into community, underscores both the value and worldview. The sacred is not found sequestered in safety, but rather it is realized in moving into a world of others. Tonight, we're here to acknowledge and celebrate leadership at Emanu. Leadership can take many forms, but almost always it requires stepping out of a safe space. Leadership isn't just a title or a position. It's not reserved for those with authority or long resumes. True leadership begins the moment we decide to step forward, especially when it's uncomfortable, uncertain, or unfamiliar. All of us have a comfort zone, a place where we feel safe, where routines are familiar and risks are minimal. It's human that we seek that space, but it's also within our nature to grow. And growth doesn't happen in comfort. It happens in challenge. Stepping out of your comfort zone doesn't always mean making grand gestures. It could be offering a new idea at work, volunteering for a project no one wants to take on, standing up for someone who doesn't have a voice. These acts may seem small, but collectively, they're how movements begin. Leadership is also about looking beyond ourselves. It's about recognizing that we are part of something larger, a team, a school, a community. And when we shift our mind shift from me to we, something powerful happens. Individual goals start aligning with collective progress. We stop asking, what do I get from this? And start asking, how can I contribute? Because contributing to a broader goal means being willing to do what's needed, not just what's convenient, and knowing that the legacy we leave behind isn't what we achieve alone, but in what we build together. So my challenge to each of you is this: take one step outside your comfort zone, then take another. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need the courage to begin. Lead where you are. Lift as you climb. And always remember that your impact grows exponentially when it serves something greater than yourself. That is the essence of our Step Up campaign. It's so much more than an initiative to raise money. It's actually about helping our congregants become the best versions of themselves and helping Congregation Emanu fulfill its mission of faith and service in our broader community. So tonight, I simply want to say thank you. Thank you to our clergy, to our staff, and all the volunteers who accept the challenge of leadership daily. This past year, I've witnessed it firsthand. the impact driven by displays of leadership, courage, and the power of our community. And I'm so excited about the prospect of all that we're set to accomplish in the coming year. And for those of you who haven't hopped on Team Emmanuel bandwagon yet, what are you waiting for? We welcome you with open arms to step up and join us. Shabbat Shalom. Amen.
Adam, thank you for your reminder about the many different kinds of people who serve this congregation in the many different kinds of ways through leadership, volunteerism, philanthropy, and simply by deepening their Jewish selves and their Jewish lives. We are indeed grateful and fortunate to have all of the different sorts of leadership that are displayed by the members and the leadership of this congregation. In particular, at this moment, I want to take a moment to acknowledge those who are in roles of leadership at our congregation after having been elected into positions of leadership by their fellow congregates. We're grateful to the new board members who have just begun their first year of service and the existing members of our Board of Trustees. So to offer them a word or two of blessing, if you are a member of our Board of Trustees or a past president, can I ask you please to rise? There they are. Great. And it's now my privilege and pleasure to offer these words of blessing to these leaders of our congregation. O God, Holy One of blessing, bestow your blessing on these leaders, those who have been elected to serve our holy congregation. Instill in them insight and understanding, patience and perseverance. Inspire them to work together in pursuit of our community's greatest aspirations, even as they watch over its daily needs. O God, we're thankful for the dedication and the giving spirit that bring these leaders before you, prepared to devote their energies to your service and to the benefit of us all. Grant success to their endeavors and help them to lead us in the pursuit of our sacred mission, as I invoke upon them the ancient blessing of our tradition. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, may God bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panavelecha v'chuneka, may the light of God's countenance shine on you and be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panavelecha v'yisem lecha shalom, may you feel God's presence within you always, and may you be granted the greatest gifts God gives, the blessings of wholeness, goodness, and peace. Amen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shabbat shalom.